Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have 5 easy Dollar Tree DIYs. For this first DIY, I have one of these wee mini palettes and 8 of the half beads, and I'm going to glue the half beads on with some wood glue from Dollar Tree, and I will link the beads down below if you're interested in them. I made 4 of these and I'm just going to glue them together in a square, and I would normally use hot glue. I would normally use wood glue, but I need to use one of the palettes for the next DIY. I thought I had bought 5 and I'd only picked up 4. And now to put a bottom on, I have this square piece of wood from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to hot glue the bottom and glue it down. And then I realised I only need to glue 2 of the pieces, but since I'm only putting a plant pot in here, it doesn't really matter that the bottom is not completely covered. And then I have some of this nautical rope from Dollar Tree, and I am just going to hot glue one end and then put it in the space on the, what are they called, pallets, and then hot glue at the other end to meet each other again. And I'm going to do that for each of the 3 spaces on the pallets. If you want to, you can glue the rope around, all the way around. You can stain the box. I don't usually like unfinished wood, but I thought that it looked best with this rope. I did put it against all the other wood stains and that I use, and it definitely looked best with the unfinished wood. And then I just burned off the wee hairs with a lighter. And this is how it turned out, and I think it turned out really cute. I just put a plant that I got from IKEA inside it. It's already in a pot, but you can put some greenery from Dollar Tree, or you could store other things in it. I stained one of those palettes with some Minwax Early American Wood stain. And then I have one of these window frames from Dollar Tree, and I just took the little piece off the front, and now I'm removing the hot glue with a little tool that I got from Dollar Tree. And then I'm just going to sand it all over so it doesn't look so plastic. And then I decided that I wanted to paint it, so I painted it with the ink Waverly chalk paint. And I have this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to hot glue it all around the outside, and I started at the top because when it's hanging up you won't see that part. So I just put a wee bit of hot glue on and then I stuck it down. And I think that adds a nice wee touch to it. It took me years to find these windows. I still have a few left, but I definitely will pick some more up if I see them again. So I just burned off the wee hairs with the lighter again. And now I'm going to stick the palette to the front with some hot glue. And then I'm reusing that sign that I pulled off the front of it. You could put something different there if you wanted to. Or you could paint that and put your own words or a picture on it. And then I just have some greenery from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to stick that in behind the palette, and I put a wee bit of hot glue on it. But if you don't glue it, you could swap it out for flowers or whatever you feel like. And I really love this Early American stain now. It looks so good on the palette and with the black frame. Definitely gonna, it's a really similar colour to the antique wax, but I think it looks nicer. And this is how it turned out, and it turned out so cute. I love these wee window frames. I have a few black ones. I'm going to do some stuff for Halloween, so watch out for that. And I have this wee picture frame, and I had used it for another DIY, so I had some scrapbook paper in it already. And I got these butterfly wall stickers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just cutting out which ones that I want, and I'm making this for my boyfriend's daughter, and she's coming to live here in August, so I thought I'd make her something cute for her room. She loves blue and butterflies, and I actually bought these stickers for her to DIY with, but she didn't do that last time she was here. She still has plenty left on. I can get her some more. So I just picked which ones I wanted, cut them out, and then I was just fitting them on to see how it would look. I was deciding if I was gonna paint it or not. So I just turned the scrapbook paper over because that was a better idea. And then I just started sticking down the butterflies. And Dollar Tree has so many nice stickers, if you can find them, to make pictures and stuff with. Yeah, I wanted that big one to be in the middle, so I'm just filling around the outside. And then I just trim off all the excess sticker, and then I filled in the little spaces with the parts that I cut off. And then I trimmed them down as well. And I printed off an R on my Cricut, but you can also use Dollar Tree stickers. I'm just weeding it, and then I'm going to stick it onto the picture. And I really love how all those butterflies look together on the picture. So I was having trouble getting the back of the vinyl off, but I just fixed it with my weeding tool. And then I had to fix that wee bit. And then I just put it back in the frame again. I was thinking I was gonna take it off and maybe make it bigger, but I couldn't do it. It was too stuck down, the rest of it. So I just put it back in the frame, and then this is how it turned out. I think it turned out really cute. I hope she likes it. I have this little plaque from Dollar Tree, and I stained it with the Early American Wood Stain by Minwax. And I'm just going to make a hanger for the back with some twine, hot glue, and a piece of craft stick. And then I have these wee yellow roses from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to cut some off and then arrange them on it. And I also cut off the leaves as well. This is how I decided I wanted them to look. And I have some of this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to hot glue it to the back so it can hold the flowers in place. And then I decided to do 2 of them. This is me deciding. So yeah, I did 2 of them. And this is how it turned out. You could put a bow on the front of it, or if you want to. I'm not really into bows. But you could dress it up a wee bit more, but I like it with just the ribbon on it. I have 2 more of these signs, and I took the fronts off and then I took the hot glue off. But it didn't really matter too much because I'm going to cover those parts up, and I decided not to paint them. You can paint them if you want to, but I liked the grey. And then I just sanded them to scuff them up a bit so they didn't look like plastic. And I'm just going to glue them together like this. And then I take some craft stick and I hot glue it to the back to give it a bit more support. I was going to leave it like that, but then I thought I'd better put some more craft stick on. So I had to cut down a little bit more and glue it on. Then I just turn it over, and I have this octagon mirror from Dollar Tree, so I'm just taking the wee tabs off the back with that same tool from Dollar Tree, and then I'm just going to hot glue it onto the frames. And I have 2 succulents, and I'm just going to hot glue them where the little signs were hot glued to it before. And that's it. It was really easy, this one. So you can hang it this way, and it looks really pretty. You could glue flowers to it instead of succulents if you wanted to. And then I'm going to show you if you hang it the other way. So you can hang it this way as well. Not sure which way I like best, but you guys can let me know down in the comments which DIY was your favourite. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!